Well, welcome back to another episode of Subnautica, and we're turning the scanner room off. I turned on the salt deposits, and I got a bunch of salt for a few main reasons. One is bleach, and the second is sustenance. Anyways, if you've seen the last episode, which I still haven't actually edited it, then you would know I'm going to the alien facility thing that I found. Because I think I need an orange tablet, which I have in my inventory, to get there. I've got so much health this time. Not just health, but just food, water. Look at this. This is the most stacked I've ever been health-wise. I think I've just got to get past the first layer, which is this. Alright, and then I think once we're down here, I know we got to get roughly 500 meters. Now we look around. Odagasi, there we go. Right there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't have your lights on, or the people will come after you. Okay, and now here's where it actually has been a second. Where's the alien facility from here? Okay, I reviewed the footage roughly. It's northwest, I think. Should be just down here. Yeah, I gotta follow the green here. The green down here. And then at some point, I think I want to just park my Seamoth and like not have to worry about it for a little bit, because this entire area over here was starting to scare me. So like I might try to tuck it away over here. We're gonna just repair the last little bit of it. I remember I pretty much spent the entire time sticking to the wall to get around. We're just going, not much to say except it's spooky. I don't know why they're shining, like the aliens tech is like shining lights onto what's beneath. Is this supposed to be like nothing over here? Or was this not covered in the past, perhaps? Alright, we're inserting our orange tablet with the N on it. I'm going to hope that this gives me access. Oh. Wait a second. Concern? Where's my air? I thought it was going to be a thing where I get access to air once I'm inside.
30 seconds.
In case of emergency... Oh, I don't have bladderfish. I was going to say, in case of emergency, apparently I can eat bladderfish for a little bit of air. But I think I decided to go back just in time. I've got to get closer at the very least with my Seamoth. It just sucks because I don't like these things. They look like stingrays, right? And stingrays are... I mean, they're cute, but they sting you, right? All right, we're approaching. Clearly the inside here is something that was never meant to be looked at, but let's look. Let's look at what we've got. This seems like might be about it. We've got a lot to scan here. Let's scan the ion cube while we can. Why is my floating? Okay, whatever. We're picking them up. As we get close, that's 3. Creature egg. Okay, I can't. I'll wait on that one, maybe. Let's see what's over here. Alien bone specimen. What? Oh, I guess I should wonder, like, which facility do I think this is? Mixed Leviathan fossils. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I guess that's all of these. Data terminal. Fauna reproductive data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Maybe they were investigating these Leviathan-like creatures out here. Leviathan-sized creatures. Alien flora specimen case. Is this a research lab of theirs? Is this where they were researching the disease? Surely not. Alien research equipment. This is actually kind of ironic because the Degassi people were out here earlier. Like that outpost that's like out there. Yeah, the Degassi outpost is over here and they were like researching stuff too. Anything else I should be very certain to say? There's a creature egg here. That just kind of worries me. I need to get like a container thing. Look, it looks like it's just like the local specimens. These aliens can't have been, obviously they're not from here. Crab claw kelp? Apparently I don't have that. Now this looks like a door if I've seen one. It looks capable of being opened. But it's not opened. Also, were there like... Is it just me or were there noises I heard from that? We refill on oxygen and... Is this like the inside of a skull? No. Do I hear noises on the other side of this? Is it when I moved I hear noises? I'm confused. Yeah, it just looks like... It looks like they're just looking at this stuff. So there isn't actually anything like a crazy facility over here. It's just a small little thing. Although I am curious to see if that tube is going to lead me somewhere else, right? Let's try and take a look at our alien data here. Scan data, flora research, local plants being held in stasis. The aliens evidently sought an extensive knowledge of the planet's ecosystem, which would have been necessary to support any live specimen research. Ion Cube, the green mineral substance, has no entry on the periodic table and an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy within it. Likely grown artificially, cubic appearance suggests it's been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT, that's quite a lot. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely used as batteries, but would require a substantial power source to be recharged. Interesting. Let's look at our research equipment. A large laboratory table and accompanying scanners incorporate technologies far beyond our current level of understanding. Staff maintenance, specimen analysis, gene manipulation. They're capable of a lot of crazy stuff down here. Let's look at this. Fauna reproductive data. Extensive alien research data on the local fauna with a special focus on their reproductive methods. Core conclusions have been synthesized. The aliens discovered the life forms on the planet have just one sex. They observed local organisms engaging in asexual reproduction. All healthy individuals tested were capable of egg laying. Eggs usually required genetic material from another of the species. In rare cases, only one parent was required, with evolutionary mutation introduced by the effects of the environment itself. Wait, what? Research appears to have been focused around hatching conditions and genetic variations between parent and child. Wait, can I hatch my eggs? Also, wait, did I never read this? Oh, I never read part... Sorry, Paul Torgel. I'll get to that ASAP. Okay, wait, if these are lights, then these guys should be close to it, right? These guys don't want to bother me. Okay, looks like they want to bother me. But they don't have to bother me. Zap. Sorry, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, it didn't look like the connections led anywhere. So I'm gonna have to probably read what Paul Torgel was up about. Let's go further into this den, why not? Or this isn't further in, this is south-southeast, so it's literally the opposite of north-northwest. This is where I came from. So maybe if I turn around, there's something this way? Something on the other side of this den? If I hug the right wall, maybe there's something? The environment is changing. Who? Oh, I don't like that. Radio signal, that's not great because I don't know if I'm getting human radio signals anymore.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Okay. You there. Oh, I wish I could... the fact that... I feel like I've just, like, triggered an alarm system. Fossilized remains. I don't like that these creatures are here. Okay, this might be where I die. I'll be honest. I'm too curious. Please don't come after me. Or I'll try to electrocute you, but I don't know if all of you guys are actually, like, would take damage from electrocution. Got a lot of fossilized remains out here. Oh gosh, just get out and scan something, Koi. Do something. Oh, that's gotta be uraninite, right? Oh shoot. Well, I can grab some of this. There's not gonna be much up here. This is... no, it's gold. Interesting. My Seamoth is losing color, it looks like, down here. Or at least it looks a lot more green than it's supposed to. Are these natural? They might be natural. Which would be fascinating. There's nickel. I'll take nickel. I keep thinking I have to go because of like oxygen or food or water, but I'm like so set on all of this. And I don't have anything to lose, really. Because I keep all my data. The gel sacks. That's just lead. Nothing... I mean, I had... Okay, nothing new to scan yet. Okay. We're gonna fly above head. These are like... These are like bonefish. Oh, is this where like that bone... Oh, yeah, I was about to say this guy right here. You look like... Oh, I kind of want to scan one of you now. Maybe I'll do that somewhere else. Why are they bonefish? Are they like... This doesn't make any sense. Where are your muscles? Okay, this feels like something I need definitely even better equipment for. Just because, like, the closer I get to my 900 depth, the more I think that... Like, surely I need, like, a Cyclops or something. I'm really close to getting a Cyclops. That thing's alive. No. There's water. Oh. I can't tell if I was just like sleeping or what. But there's more of these down here. Okay. The light is freaking me out. But... Whoa. Please don't acquire an orange tablet. Otherwise I might have to craft one of those.
To have collapsed to the sea floor.
Okay. Oh, there's a warper down here. That sucks. This really, really sucks. Okay. So my theory is there should be a moon pool?
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis.
Oh
reads,
no.
Caution. Hazardous materials and life forms contained
With the type of hazardous materials they messed around with here, I get the feeling that it could explode the world. Or like the entire solar system. Shoot. Okay. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm just scouting the outside of this. I don't even know if I want to go in yet. I have the resources to kind of go in. But should I? Oh, I guess I don't need anything to get in. Ion cube. Oh, I feel like this would be
interior walls in this section
purple
are
tablet.
substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either
Disease
to
research
something
facility.
out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Holy. Oh, they were trying to contain stuff in here. And it failed. Egg. Sea dragon. Rib cage? Okay. Holy, ray specimens. Okay, okay. What are these noises? Data terminal.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, just out of fear and familiarity, I'm going to fly out here for a brief second. I really should have brought my purple tablet. I should have known that there would be stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna actually... I feel a bit safer from the outside stuff when I'm inside here. So I'm generally just gonna like take my Seamoth and park it over here. And I think I don't have to be as scared of creatures inside this. Okay, what were they trying to keep out? Looks like they were just scanning stuff. I mean, it's a disease. This is an achievement told me that this was the disease research facility, but I was gonna guess that anyway by the amount of references to quarantining, you know? Okay. Well, hello, skeletal remains. We're just gonna do a bit of scanning of you. Anything interesting in here? Nope, this just looks like it's skeletal remains for the time being. Maybe I'll find a purple tablet inside of here somewhere, you know?
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to
Oh,
this
boy.
location and subjected to intensive study.
Oh boy.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins.
Oh
A
no.
self-scan is strongly advised.
A self-scan? Wait, am I getting worse? Oh, I'm gonna have to read this later. I'm sorry, I'm just too focused on... Well, I should be too focused on my oxygen. Self-scan? Hold on, here's my CMOS. Wait. Okay. Self-scan? I'm an infected.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and
Oh
nervous
no.
system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Right as I find a disease research facility, it tells me, oh yeah, the bacterium, by the way, of the... Oh! Oh! That is freaky! Oh no, I didn't like the heartbeat and the everything. That was so freaky. That was so freaky. Not much else in here. And no other paths, really. The warpers were being studied as well. Are they not actually from here? Data terminal, this is where we got the data. I might as well scan you. Since you're just sitting here nicely for me. We've got skeletal remains. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to come back here. Okay, I'm familiarizing myself with the layout. Familiarity is friend here. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. I assume if that's where they were studying like everything and keeping everything there, maybe any progress they've made on the disease would be behind that. In which case, I don't know. But I do know one thing, and it's that I want to get out of here. And I'm actually kind of at a loss of how to get out of here. I assume... Look, I'm like 1,000 meters away from the Degassi outpost. This is kind of crazy. I know how to get here, though. I know how to get here. No one's coming after me. I mean, warpers might be. Okay, well, this is just a loop-de-loop. I feel like the issue genuinely is getting back. Although I was on the ground level when I got here. Or not ground level, but I turned a corner and I was on the same level as this. So I think I was following this path. And there's going to be a giant fossil over here. Or not fossil. Giant skeletal remains, I guess. No. My worst fear right now is that I'm going somehow further in. I was following the right wall to get in. Right? I went this way. Surely. Surely? No, the skeletal remains are over here. No? What's this? Was this here before? Oh no, I'm getting lost. Actually lost. It's just a really, really bad start. Okay, these aren't literally just decorations. I think this is the wrong way. I should have known. Cool place to build a base though, I guess. Okay, so here's this. There's the entrance. I'm gonna have to go back here. I've gotta familiarize myself. I think I came out like through here. No, this is not a tunnel. I must be like on the other side of this. Like behind it. Because I definitely went around this entire thing. I think I got a bit too close to that guy. It's got like a beak on it. Okay. There was lights, weren't there? Oh, here's the lights. Here's the lights. Okay, there's a warper down there. These lights have saved me. And then, of course, we've got the skeletal remains. Oh, and there's probably more ways down here. Oh, gosh. Oh, and I'm getting so hot because of the volcanic activity. Which, I feel like if I make a... What is it called? Thermal reactor? Whatever turns heat into energy. Then I could make a base down here without needing to be close to the sun. Okay, so... now that I feel like a little bit safer... I guess I can talk, like, a little bit about... Oh, hold on. I've scanned these before. No? Okay, well, whatever. Wow, I didn't realize how far down I actually went. This is not great for me at all. Okay, but now that I do feel a little bit safer, I want to talk at least, like, a little bit about my initial thoughts. So disease, obviously I'm diseased. They said the creatures of this planet seem to only have one sex. Every creature or every specimen seems to have been capable of egg laying. So, I mean, that's quite interesting. All right, we're definitely safer now. Okay, so I mean, that's one thing, I guess, right? Like researching the disease, researching the everything. I think, didn't it say, oh, I'm already forgetting where it actually said this, but didn't somewhere in like last episode or something say that like the disease seems to like actually alter like your genetic material? Which is what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about this disease, because it's like, I think that might be why, especially with the reproduction thing, every fish, I guess, or species appears to be infected. That's why you can't be, like, survive for like 5 seconds without getting infected on this planet. Now, I don't know if that was simply always the case, like, since the infection was first noticed, or if maybe this ancient, like, advanced civilization was so long ago. I mean, it does definitely seem to be quite some time ago. That only now, all new life from henceforth has been, you know, infected because this entire area has been quarantined for so long. Okay, so one thing I have to say, I have so many ion cubes now that the thought of, like, crafting one purple tablet, which I still don't even need to do, by the way. I have spares. But it's, like, actually more, like, understandable now. And you know what? We're gonna grab one, because why not go back there today? That's right. You heard me. You all heard my spacesuit. But first, radio message, because this played as I started getting deeper. I wonder if it's from the aliens. Yeah, it's from the aliens. Was I detected? We don't even get translation for that at anything. Alright, well, while I'm here, let's start from the beginning. Unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains. I suppose that probably would help me indicate that it's a disease research facility. It appears to have collapsed to the seafloor, long time ago probably, detecting an alien broadcast. This is different, so this might be the same related to this radio signal because it was close by. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within. Make sense? Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Sounds like a quarantine. Whatever their intention, it failed. Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study. Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution, detecting atypical... Okay, here's interesting. It's like right as I'm downloading the bacterium, it's like, oh, by the way, we're detecting some unusual fluctuations in your blood plasma proteins. Self-scan. Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection is spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Very not good. Medical report recorded in the databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection. Okay, so that's all that. If I walk around, my hands don't look infected, but they looked really bad for that one little bit. And I guess we're gonna look at even more. Because first, I'm not gonna forget this. I can't forget this. Paul Torgal, what did you have to say at the end?
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken.
Oh
Bigger than a
no.
cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her.
Oh, that means they're
said
still
brothers would
around.
come.
This was more recent than
Rupture
Ancients.
threw me clear of the habitat. And the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness.
Uh-huh.
I'm certain she got her wish.
So she died
One way or
trying, I
another.
think.
Then I thought I saw a light deep below me.
Oh no.
Maybe Bart had swum.
Oh, this is the end.
I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything.
A light? Oh, I wonder what the light was. It had to be, maybe it's related to the
habitat
aliens.
is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
I do not want to run into anything down there. This is not very reassuring at all. Let's look at my advanced theories, because this is just related to me first. Or like, because look, I've only had the alien eggs and now specimen with symptoms of infection. But now I got 3 more. So let's look at the bacterial infection report. This is mine. Okay, this is not good at all. You have been infected with the previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time, 2 weeks. Ah, well, I think it's been longer than 2 weeks, though. Days right now, I don't know. In space, days get weird. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the symptoms of the... Sorry, what? Oh, wait. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to stop the infection. So look at everything around me and see what they do to like live with or like adapt or like survive with the infection for longer. And then see if I can do any of that, maybe. That actually sounds like a good plan. Do I have to scan and like infected variants of everything and see like what they're doing? Because I think everything's infected. It's just like, you're fine. Dude, these stalkers do not even care about me. They cared about me a lot in my early days. All right, let's see. Race species on 4546b. That's quite a boring name for the planet. I'm gonna come up with my own name for the planet. I mean, why not? I'm gonna be the hero of it. Different species of ray indigenous to 4546b, each adapted to different environments. The specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. Well, it was interesting that the way they do evolution is a little differently, I guess. It's a lot more reacting to the environment rather than genetic mutation. I don't know. I'm not going to delve into the details. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting. A fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the results of overpopulation. All the rays have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Do I need poison flesh to fight off the infection? Okay, it's definitely not. They're fighting off the infection. Let's look at the sea dragon egg, because that's very ominous. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. See, all of this looks like it's related to each other. Something about the eggs and the reproduction have to relate to the infection and its spread. And all right, time to look at alien data. What do I have here? Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Oh, wait a second. This is the warper. This lifeform shows sign of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Holy, this is a life form? It's still alive? Or it was at one point. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery, receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. Oh, are these going to just be all warpers? I'm just finally getting information on them. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment: programmable hunter/killer. Avoid. Could they speak? Could they send me radio signals that say activating patrol mode? All right, let's look. Warper parts. The organic parts in display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests their self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. Okay, well that's kind of creepy and fascinating. I love it. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Oh, is this what made it fall down to the seafloor? Exterior anchor system buckling, facility sinking, collision with seafloor. Yeah. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Oh. Oh, it's a Leviathan that came for its Leviathan eggs. Okay, good to know. Don't steal Leviathan eggs. I don't even know what a Leviathan is yet. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Oh, they're killing all the specimens. Oh, maybe to like stop the spread of this disease? 1 is unaccounted for. 1 got away. Evacuating staff to offsite sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. So this is what started it all. They took goddamn Leviathan eggs, and then that ruined it for everybody who wanted to live in this planet, I guess. It's because it sounds like, because right now the infection is just literally, it's everywhere. It's everything. Everything is infection. You look like, I mean, this is probably infection back here. You look like you got a gas mask on, you know? That's your defense against the infection. I'm just kidding. I don't know. So I'll make a bit more food again, and I'm not gonna end today's episode until I use my freaking purple tablet and I get a tiny bit more to the bottom of this. And I'm also, obviously, if I can, gonna make a beacon, because a beacon is just too convenient to have at the alien facilities, location, places, stuff. Anything else I forgot to read? Oh, one more. Kara, which I think is the name of the disease, contagion profile. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in a routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed death, 143 billion individuals? Wait, what does this mean? There was a failure in the quarantine procedure because of a network error? Contagion was uploaded to and spread through the core worlds. They must have had a way of passing each other. Wait, is this... Oh, I'm so confused. This is not great for the alien civilization, I think. Maybe they died to this illness, actually. Confirmed death, 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanism. This is so deadly. I see why it's quarantined. Wait, I gotta fix myself then. Holy, before I leave. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. I think that's where I am. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. I gotta fix this. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Oh, wait a second. So it was encountered during network expansion. Oh, so they have a network, and they were expanding on Outer Worlds. They found it in some of these Outer Worlds. There was a network error in whatever their network is. And the regular process of quarantine this didn't work. It spread. It killed 143 billion of them. Holy. That's a lot of people. And oh no. Their emergency steps taken is they quarantined the core worlds as well. Like that's like their base home. And they took the samples out to isolated facilities for vaccine development. This is way bigger than just this one facility. This is a galactic threat. I thought like it was just gonna like have originated here. But no, the aliens brought it here, maybe, to test on it. Maybe they were studying the life here to see if there was... No, okay. It still might have originated from this planet. Because it originated from the outer world somewhere, right? And this seems like an outer world, not a populated world with 143 billion people on it. Or anything close to that. So 143 billion. I'm sorry, I kind of just still can't get over that, actually. There was an error in our network. And one thing that I'm thinking of about their network is, okay, so the warpers, they come from somewhere else. It looks like they were kind of just used as little like drone people who do as they're told and who can also teleport. It makes me think that maybe they, whatever these ancient aliens were, could also actually teleport. I think there was also like there's a bunch of psychic readings or something that I couldn't translate, so like they could probably just communicate with the walls like, I don't know, psychopathically. So it seems like they're probably like just programmed into a network, I don't know, like hive mind style, which would be really bad for an infection to spread. And it seems like there was quarantine procedures, like maybe they all had brain chips or something, you know? It seems like there was procedures to try and deal with stuff like this in case it happened, quarantine procedures. But it seemed like there was an error in it. And so that's how it could kill people so fast, is because they're all connected to each other with a network. If like what I'm saying is true, then I actually don't know how how anyone would have survived that. Just people not connected to the network? In whatever case, somehow there were survivors. Please don't tell me you're like a Leviathan thing. This looks more like a Leviathan creature. You kind of just look like an annoying person. So then whatever happened next, they took the infection and they brought it here. Maybe it started here, maybe it didn't, but the point is... Actually, I don't even think it would have started here, because it sounds like this world got infected as a consequence of this disease research facility sinking. So maybe they were literally just here to research the disease, research the local organisms that are here, as part of their process of trying to figure out, you know, I guess whatever they're supposed to do to get rid of this. Okay, so we're here. I did bring my purple tab. Okay, good. I probably should have brought a second one, to be honest. But here we go. We're entering. We're parking. So there was some Leviathan type creature that ruined this place. And now I have access to this data terminal. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA
and
data.
Of course, this is the only thing that's here. Therefore, the only thing that I missed from this specific building, I think. Might go back here in the future, and just in case of that, we'll throw a beacon. Disease research facility. Time to run away. And this time I actually know where I'm going because I pop out here and then I go southwest. I was kind of paying attention. Well, unless something scary happens, this is gonna be a boring ride home. Okay, so something interesting I'm noticing. So I just look slightly down. It says disease research facility is just down here. That's not right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look at this. Dry land, Degassi outpost, 1,000 meters. And then look, disease research facility. What? I'm almost confused about, okay, well, to be fair. Wait, is it genuinely just like beneath my base? I don't think there's gonna be like a way to it from here. Like I assume the entrance is all the way over there. But hold on, wait a second. This is actually interesting because if it's actually like is just deep underground. Which I think this is where it is, and that means... That has to mean when it sunk. If it was ever on land, then it would have been up here. Ish. I'll check that out some other time. Alright, well, we're here. We've got our one more thing. Let's see the specimen research data. Phew. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Interesting, so when they get infected, they die within 4 days. Enzyme 42 can give some remission, but not really. Can transmit enzymes, okay. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Oh, the sea dragon egg? Holy, or Leviathan egg maybe? I don't know. Is that what these Leviathans are? Sea dragons? Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs has been retained for continued high priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Oh, great. Yeah, that was kind of the downfall of this facility. Large carnivore theta. Offsite lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. I guess that's interesting. Unidentified Leviathan. Another Leviathan thingy. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor sea specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility. Construction in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. So that's definitely not where I'm at. But this is interesting. Volcanic region at a 1.4 kilometer depth. That's really deep. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facilities described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. So that's where I have to go next for the vaccine, I guess. Holy. This was a ride. What am I supposed to do about any of this? I'm gonna die. I haven't even filled out this room yet. Oh, I forgot I had these. I think it's gonna be a little bit before I go and try and find like alien shit again. But I do have several options. One, try to find Cyclopses. Another Cyclops thing, right? And then I can make myself a Cyclops and see what that's all about. Another option is my Seamoth can now zap things. So maybe I could go back over there with a bunch more creature decoys and maybe torpedoes, I don't know. But that's still one of the threads I haven't followed from the whole Aurora situation, is that there's like a... I could go over there and get the Aurora to come. But honestly, story-wise, I don't even know if I would want to like send out info or whatever, because I don't think the Aurora is going to have any info for me. I've got to... I can't leave. I have to... Honestly, with that 143 billion, what was it? 143 billion. With that 143 billion deaths, I feel like for the respect of the entire universe, I shouldn't let anyone know that I'm here. Not until I get this taken care of. I feel like it's for the safety of humanity that I stay here. Like, I respect this. I wish there was one way I could tell it's like warpers and whatever is on patrol. Maybe there's just the warpers. I wish there was a way I could like update their system to let them know that like I have no intentions of leaving while infected. Bori, what do you think of all of this? I think this is kind of crazy. Well, this is where I'm going to have to end today's episode. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.